Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. Here we go again. I feel like, the one thing I feel like I've noticed about these episodes lately is like, God, every single map, everything's the forest. I think we played I've had to choose the desert. We went through this a little bit in the series before, I remember, where I would random and we went, it was like right before they did the big rebalance that gave everyone, all the enemies new health numbers. You may remember this, you may not. But we had the forest like 14 runs in a row, and I eventually just went, alright, I'm just gonna pick the map myself, I guess. But hey, all that, and then we get on the desert. So what do I know? How you doing today? What's happening? I hope you're doing well. It is Sunday, so it would be Monday for yourself. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Hopefully you're not having an I hate Mondays Garfield sort of day. I'm doing alright. I gotta clear my throat. Had a very healthy breakfast of chips and salsa. It's part of a balanced start to the day, of course. Probably should eat something else, but I don't know. I've been this way my whole life where it's like, yeah, I don't really feel like eating. I've talked many times about how I don't like eating wall taxes. I'm gonna try the leader level up here instead of the house. I've been cooking a lot more lately. I've been making a lot of pasta dishes. Pasta with garlic and oil, and fettuccine alfredo. They're easy, that's the big thing about them. They're very easy to make. Fire rat, let's go. And I'll take grassland. Alright. Great start. Excellent here. I've been having a lot of pasta lately. It's one of those things where deep down I know that it's probably not healthy for me to eat so much pasta, but it's like I get to cook a meal. Oh, Commander. Excellent. I get to actually cook myself a meal but it doesn't take very long. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like I get the satisfaction of I cooked this without the feeling of, oh man, that took me 45 minutes. Which isn't even that bad, I guess. Like when I sit down and I put in the effort to make a good bit of food, it's not so bad. Can't afford the drawing studio, that's too bad. But it's like sit down and make I don't know, what's a good example of a food that I've made lately that takes more than 20 minutes? I mean, pasta, garlic, and oil takes think about it, probably about 10 minutes start to finish. It's really easy, but I also might be fucking it up. I can't really tell. It comes out well enough. The hardest part of it is so a lot of these. I've been watching a bunch of these Italian pasta cooking videos on the YouTube, and they all have one thing in common, and it's that they utilize. What is it? They use the pasta water to emulsify the sauce. Don't ask me what that means. I just hear them say it a lot. I actually have no idea what it means to emulsify something. But it's interesting because you spoon in pasta water to finish the sauce, I guess. The better way to put it would be to finish it. They use it to finish it. But either way, I've just been trying to figure out the correct ratio, the correct amount of water, because if you put in too much water, you water down your sauce, but if you don't put in enough water, then your sauce, there's not enough of it. Because it's just the sauce that I've been making, I'm making about half of what the recipes call for, because I'm just making a single serving. And it's about a handful of pasta. Boil it in some water. You salt the shit out of that water. You go hard on salting that water. You go in on that salt. I have never in my life until cooking this dish just gotten out the actual the salt can, poured out a handful of salt and then poured it into the water. I've never felt a need to do that until now, but because you don't add salt to the sauce itself, it comes from the pasta water. So you gotta salt your water. And it comes out pretty good, but every time I'm closing in on it. I think the correct ratio for myself is about 2 spoons of pasta water to make it so that I'm actually getting a proper amount, I suppose. Okay. I didn't really like Mangonel, although with Commander he's probably pretty good. However, too late. I don't have the money. Catapult. All right. Nice. So our left side's looking pretty thick right about now. How do I want to do this? So I think I'm just gonna let the spitters spit at the catapult and put my faith in the watchtower to handle anything that spawns. That should be fine. If I'm gonna do that though, I should have left space for an ammo depot. Ah. Oh well. If I put it back here, is it too bad? You know what? That's reasonable. I think that's actually fine. And then we have space for the ammo depot. It's mostly gonna act as like a when the front line breaks down sort of building, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't that good. Can go for the card out of shooting range, but the idea getting a shooting range out is a hopeful like that's an ideal world. I think I'm just gonna upgrade fire rat. But yeah, I've been cooking a lot. I would recommend making this pasta with garlic and oil. It's really easy. Like, so it looks really difficult at first because they're like, here's all these fresh ingredients. You gotta chop the garlic. You gotta do this and do that. And I was like, I don't have to do any of this. I can just make this myself how I want to. And so instead of doing all the hard stuff, I just instead of chopping the garlic and all that, I just have like a store-bought bulk minced garlic and like a can of dried parsley. Because that's it, it's just like, it's garlic, olive oil, and parsley. And like a shaker full of crushed red pepper, and it's like, it's fine. Comes out fine. Now, I have not yet tried to make this other dish. What was it? This is like cacio e pepe or something like that? Like cheese and pepper. Because it uses a different, it doesn't use like plain Parmesan, it uses what is the word I'm looking for? It's like, what is it? It's like a goat cheese? What is this cheese? Why can I not think of the name of it? I have no idea. I think it's not Parmesan Reggiano. I'm gonna have to look this up at some point. Maybe it's Pecorino. It's Pecorino Romano. There we go. I knew it started with a P, but I could only think of Parmesan. But yeah. I haven't tried that one yet because I don't want to like grate cheese, honestly. Like real talk, the reason I haven't done it is because I don't want to grate cheese. Grating cheese fucking sucks. I hate it. I really just hate it. I think I might just put this catapult on the left side in that 2 space. I was kind of leaving it open in case I see a flame tower, but like, I'm gonna be expanding on the right side anyway. So this catapult, I mean, maybe I should just slam this catapult on the right side as a fallback. Hopefully it never gets used, but maybe it does to save the run down the line. Let me get rid of rent. I don't have the population for it. I don't know what I want to do with this. Do I want to put this here? Kind of. I kind of want to just put this right here. But I want to leave that space open. But then again, I'm probably going to expand away from this location, so let's try that. Give it a shot. Oops. Let's click. But yeah. Cooking is something that I'm either doing a lot of or I'm doing none of, depending on how I'm feeling. Lately I've been like, I want to cook something quick and easy that tastes good. Plus, once I get into cooking something, I want to just keep making it until I feel like I've made it as good as I possibly can. Like, I haven't been making fettuccine alfredo that much lately because I feel like I've more or less, not perfected it, but I think I'm about as good at making fettuccine alfredo as I'm going to get. That makes sense. These catapults, they shoot further than their range. Like, they try to shoot for the, like, to hit the roll. You're seeing it. Interesting. Maybe I should aim for a cheese play here. I think the cheese, let's see, cheese is worth 90 plus 60 minus 80. So it's worth 70 gold, and this is worth, oh, this is worth 100 gold. Yeah, never mind, the cheeses are worse. I'd need more cheese to get that to be worth it. Oh yeah, advisor. I think I'm gonna start reinforcing the left side when I have nothing better to do, because I'm probably going to be sitting at this wall like this for a while. We got the one space, we hope we land an ammo depot. If there's merit to a cloaking station there. Oh no. We've got some grasslands going on. We got a decent start here. Any run that starts with commander is a good looking run to me. So this catapult here is causing me some trouble because it keeps missing, basically. That's what I'm noticing. Like, it shoots too early, is what it is. Oh, he can't hit him. You fool. That's something that fire could use a little help in that department. The fact that there's sometimes an enemy, like if you play him down to catch an enemy like this, he just misses and dies, is like, come on, man. You gotta do better. Like this shouldn't be this big of a problem. Wait for the fire to subside. There we go. Alright. So we picked up a territory expansion here just to push our walls faster. A little more time sounds excellent right about now. And repair rat's pretty good. Taking a little sip of my drink real quick. I'm gonna grab wall repair rat, I think, here. I have exactly enough. I'm gonna take it a little easy. If I can't afford a repair rat, I think that one of the things I'm doing a lot lately is I'm just like overspending. Buying repair rat right now does very little for me, you can tell. Like, you can see how reinforce is doing for us, so maybe I don't want to invest in that right now. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take it a little bit easier here. We're gonna slap this wall down. And we'll lose our 19 gold. And now we have a position. So I think that with Fire Rat, it's probably gonna be better for me to leave the buffer wall intact, like keep repairing it and leave these guys one back so that they get, like the enemies are stacked up for their fire. What I'm leaning towards here. Throw another woods down. Woods is super strong, by the way. I'm not surprised by this revelation. I had a pretty strong feeling that this would be my opinion on it after playing with it, after seeing it. But yeah, it seems like a really good building. Seems rather strong, or not building, sorry, card. Seems rather strong. I am worried about pulling out cheese, right? But I think it's time to get rid of them. And our buildings are, ooh, a flame tank factory. I felt very underwhelmed by flame tank factory, I gotta tell ya. I was not the biggest fan of it. Flame tank as a whole, I feel like I'm gonna give it another try, but I was not super enthused by it. Go throw a watchtower down at this wall. There's no great reason not to. We're losing too many fire rats per wave to be sustainable right now. Although with woods we are drawing fire rat every turn, so maybe we have a shot here. It's just a little concerning, I would say. I'm gonna take money. I think that taking money in this game mode is a little better. Just because everything's so grim. And yo, 25% reduced building card cost? Don't mind if I do. So this watchtower softens them up. Ideally we get, like, I don't know, a cloaking station and then an earthquaker, but also we would want to, push out a little more, I think. I think we're looking to push out a little bit more on the right side. And I need to fill this colony up with buildings. Like, look at all the space we have. I have so much space right now. It's a good problem to have. We have a lot of space and nothing to spend it on. Better than having no space and a bunch of buildings. But I would like to get something to spend all of these on. We have so much space to use here. I'd like to get some oil reserves or some, I don't know, a masonry perhaps. This watchtower almost killed this boss, so I think it's earned itself a thumbs up from me. Good work, buddy. Okay. Like I guess with woods, losing 1 to 2 fire rats per round is not unsustainable. Builder's Guild, you know? And this isn't the building I was looking for. Get 100 soul for one building card of your choice. This is not a good map for that. Innkeeper's decent. I'm just gonna grab the upgrade to land tax. I'm gonna slam this, and we get masonry. Hey, I think I asked for this by name. That goes there, buffs our walls. Scorpion Factory, I think not. I'm just gonna chill. I think it's too late, personally. You know, not too much else new lately. Just chilling. Waiting to figure out what the hell's going on. You know the drill. The old, it's mid-July and I still don't know if my college is giving me financial aid conundrum. I'm sure everyone's been through it before, right? I hope that is a joke and no one can go, haha, yeah, me too. It's like, come on. I'd love to know if I'm going to be able to afford to go to college. It'd be something really nice to know, you know? It's one of those things I think is kind of cool. Call me old-fashioned, but I think it's kind of nice to know. Yeah, they just... With like a little bonus attack, they really do just melt whole waves, huh? I'm gonna wait on that flame tank factory because I cannot afford the flame tank it pops out right now. I'm gonna wait to click that one. Ooh, a shooting range. Yeah. Excellent. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting the pieces. I'm gonna lose the population here. Floods seem really bad and we can afford population here. Alright. Shooting range there. Very nice. I have no money. Sorry, buddy. Should have played these first. I never really think of that. Now, the left side does not need any help because I have been reinforcing this wall. I think the left side is fine to just sit as it is. This catapult's actually in just like a horrible position, it looks like. I think that might just be dog shit where I put it there. I'm not 100% certain though. Like this right side is all... I need to put units on the right side and I need to put like repair rats on the left side basically. And I would like to expand, but it's hard. Now with one farm, is it worth it to take this granary, you think? Goes up to like 2? Maybe not. I'm gonna grab a house. The granary's like okay, but I think with one farm it's not that great. Oh, yo. Instant change in the plans here. So, Earthquaker should go right here, so I can put a cloaking station right next to it, I think. But I have to put it here, because if I put it here, I'll cloak my wall and lose the game. And the important thing is I cannot put an upgraded cloaking station there. I will lose the game. I have to make sure the cloaking station I play is not upgraded. Important thing to note. Very, very, very important thing to remember. Do not upgrade that cloaking station. Whatever you do. Give me a random advisor. Butcher is excellent. Okay, now I feel like I'm gonna grab Flame Tank. It's only 173. I thought it was a lot more expensive than that. I guess I was wrong. I saw that wall broken and I forgot I put down the extra wall for the Earthquaker and I just went, uh-oh. Did we lose? No, we're alright. For now. Yeah. My big problem with Flame Tank right there, right? It's already dead. And all that time, all that money, and it's gone. One round. But it did help me survive the round, so who's to complain? Cloaking Station would be a good pickup. Trebuchet is really, really important here as well. Yeah, I think this is I feel like it's an almost have-to-have sort of building. There, everything. I don't need Cloaking Station, by the way. We can also just get Cloak. Ooh, Earthquaker. And Ignite. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff here. I'll take the Earthquaker. I don't think this is a good one for mass production. I'm not gonna grab the cheese market. I think I'm just gonna... We're gonna chill for a second. I'm probably gonna grab the wall. For you guys, a little repair. Probably gonna be grabbing the wall here. I'm gonna be hard pressed for money here a little bit, but that's okay. As long as we recover, right? As long as I recover from this, it's fine. You know, that's a good catapult shot right there. This catapult is doing me nothing. However, this catapult's getting some good work in there. It's just a little, like, this back line, I guess this back catapult is here for when they stack up on the wall, huh? That was the plan. And you know what? It's working out. I think it's fine. Market sounds fine to me. But what is my plan here? Sorry, I keep elbowing my desk on accident. Oil storage. I did say I wanted this, but I'm going for a flame tower. I don't know what my plan is here. I gotta say. I think I'm gonna do a room. Okay. Now if I can get a way to cloak this Earthquaker, I think that this right side is 100% okay. As it sits, we're like decently okay. Decently okay, I would say. Need to keep playing woods and grassland. This wall's going over here, you guys are moving forward. I think I'm gonna stop at this wall and then we're just gonna look for like a flame tower here. I think is gonna be the plan. It's interesting, but the change to make these automatic is maybe a nerf overall. Kind of strange to think about, but it feels kind of like it might be a nerf. Oh, I actually have nowhere for this trebuchet. I think going pretty far out here. Because I had those, yeah, I see. The greenlands were in the way. Let's upgrade the repair rat. Take him up to a 1420. Let's see how we're looking. Decent. On the right side, decent. Alright. Alright. You know, feeling alright at least. Yeah, so I think this Earthquaker goes right here. Same thing against the wall. Then we just look for something to put next to it. And we hope that that's enough. House. Will it be enough? That's a great question. I have no idea. My reinforce isn't getting a whole lot of play because I actually just need to play all of my cards right now. Economy's alright. I feel like reasonably okay right now. But, as is often the case, I feel like we're about to fall off a cliff. So, we'll see if we can do something about that, right? Nice. See if we can do something about the inevitable drop-off we're about to experience in about one wave. Probably need to just focus on reinforcing now, like crazy, right? Look for cloak, look for a bunch of reinforce, and we'll just kill 200 health enemies by 1,000 cuts, it looks like. So is this 3, 6, 7, 8? I can get down to 6 cards, 5 cards, maybe, and have it be fine. Best just to get more buildings in the colony, though, just for land tax to do more. More houses and such. Seems fine to me. I want to repair this side first, because we have a boss. Okay, let's see if the merchant has something that makes me feel a little more confident here. He sure doesn't. None of this makes me feel very good. I'm gonna refresh. Alright. I'm gonna buy Tinker Parts. No. I'm gonna buy... Maybe I should take Guardian. For the right side. I'm gonna buy the random building. Scorpion Factory is not very good. Still also looking for that ammo depot. It's one of those things that I'm just holding out hope for. I don't really expect to see it. It would just be nice. This is the Scorpion boss? Like the Bandito boss? The guy riding the Scorpion? We have the trebuchet for him. I'd like to get an Ignite for this run as well at some point. This is going to be a long combat, so I'm going to just drop that right now. And we'll probably drop it 2 or 3 more times. A flame tower. Okay, this flame tower has to go on the right side where this woods is. 100%. This right side needs that. I'm gonna go drop another one of you over here for now. I think that I continue to play these over here. 4 seconds on the woods. Decent. I feel like we're at least okay. I'd feel a little better if we had some cloaking of some sort. But as it sits, we're alright. I think that we're gonna see the fall off that everyone sees, but maybe it's alright. I'm gonna upgrade reinforce and just start reinforcing like mad, right? Because now is the transition. We have our defensive buildings in place. We just need to make these walls unbreakable. Oh, he's even immune to fire in there, huh? It's a pretty strong storm. Alright. I mean, our damage output's not nothing. It is, in fact, something, as you can see. I would. He's immune to. He's too immune. I can't kill him. He's too strong. Alright, there we go. We made it through wave 20. Let's see if we can now transition into a scale up sort of plan. I think that redraw time is actually just too painful here. The territory expansion feels bad, right? Doesn't this feel bad? It feels kind of bad, but I can still make use of it. Like ruins. No, I don't think so. Like Guardian maybe. Still, I just don't think so. And then Builder's Guild is in. Could take Recruiter and look for. I can repair it. I mean. For expansion. And we start reinforcing this side and hoping that we have done enough. If I could cloak these, yeah, if I could cloak these, I would feel really strong. Since I have no way to cloak, I do not feel the greatest about this overall. Keep reinforcing at max strength right now. Oh, they don't even die to Trebuchet because they have like 300 health or something like that. That's right. The Scorpion Factory, by the way, I'm not going to be utilizing. I have no plans. You got a moat. Seems fine. Seems reasonable. I've had good experiences with moat in the past. I gotta get rid of these buildings though, I think. So this is a not reinforced round. Let's just play our buildings out sort of round. Let's give ourselves more time on that side, I guess. And these houses, they have a little space. More time on this side seems fine to me. Removing everything from this deck is weird because it's actually not good. I need things to play. Imagine if I draw a cloaking station here. Alright, we're good. Powder keg out here seems good. And I can also just throw like a repair. Yeah. I'll throw stuff out here because there's no reason not to. Feels like I think I can be rid of grassland with a decent amount of certainty. Or at least I don't feel like I need to be playing it, but we're building up money. Oil storage will also make a pretty big difference here. But where will I put it? Great question. Good question. No clue. Let's find out. So the moat's going right here. Oil storage is going... It's gonna have to go outside the colony, unfortunately, which means it's gonna break unless I get a cloak plan. But it's still good enough, even with just the one flame tower. It's a shame. Fire arrows already, huh? Interesting. At least get like we're chipping them out a lot. Like they're getting pretty low. The fire arrows are scary, because when are they not? But yeah, if I can get this oil storage down in a good spot, we have a reasonable. We have a pretty reasonable game plan. A 60% slow also seems decent with fire. I'm gonna upgrade this. I feel okay, at least. Until the fire lands there. Yeah, I don't feel so good anymore. Mr. Stark, etc., etc. There's so much to repair between waves now too. Use market farm. Oh, repair machine. Oh, hey. Yeah. Yes, please, if I may be so bold. Leaving the space, right? We're looking for cloaking station. We're looking for it all. Alright, what does the merchant have? Another trebuchet. If only I had space. I'll still buy it just to stack it. I wish I had space for 2 though. But stacking it seems okay. Even just that seems fine. So the right side is really weak. Not the right side, sorry. The left side is really weak. The left side is really, really weak to this. I have to keep that in mind. And do all in my power to save it from the impending doom. Because their damage output is in tens against enemies with like 1,000 health. Where's my trebuchet? There it is. So we're basically, our plan here is just to use Repair Machine and reinforce it. Although, I'm gonna throw Fire Rat down. Time Launcher. I could throw this out here. Doesn't seem very good though. Oil storage, unfortunately, is no more. Where's that fire? Oh, it's the fire archers. I wonder if they get increased fire damage as well? I hope not. Do they have anything to duplicate? No, right? Ah, okay. So, is he mad? He is mad. He is enraged, so his buddy did die. Thankfully the wave isn't stacking up. This is the part of the game where there's so much to do and it feels like there's so little time. Like, it feels like I have so many things to handle. The city's burning. If I could just get a cloaking station, maybe 2. I'm not sure though. Just can I get a crumb of cloaking, please? No? Okay. Trebuchet is like required to ever have a chance, I imagine. How would you ever win this without a trebuchet, right? Stack this over here. I mean, we're up to like 2,000 health walls. I don't know. Can trebuchet take us through? It's like these buildings are all fucking worthless now, though. That's the thing. I feel like the thing that I'm missing in this run, and every run is missing this. Oh my god, earthquake! Fucking earthquake. Every time they give me earthquake, I just get angry. This character being an earthquake, I don't like it. Oh god. Good thing we found Repair Machine, because like, oh my god, Repair Rep is not long for this world. Smithy on this bad boy even. But you can see, like, there's no way to scale your defensive buildings. I have a shooting range. This shit does 16 damage. That's not enough. A hot take. 16 damage is not enough damage. I guess I'll go repair until my trebuchet is ready. Drop a Repair Machine every time I can and hope it's enough. It feels like every run ends this way, where it's just like, yeah, this is just fucking awful. Like, what am I doing here? Oh, I need to make sure my trebuchet didn't get broken also. There's no damage output. What am I supposed to do? Is my trebuchet broken? It is broken. Alright, we lost because I didn't repair my trebuchet. I don't know, maybe a flame tank can save me here? I'm gonna tell you, I don't think so. Shit does 10 damage. We're hanging in there, but it feels like bad. I just feel like I have no scaling for my damage. Oh, also Repair Machine doesn't repair the health granted by Masonry. Interesting. Yeah, there's just no scaling, right? The only way you can scale damage in this game is like, I mean, fuck, I have a shooting range. What more can I do? It's not like I could put down Ballista on this side. I didn't get offered a Ballista. Where is it? Like, Trebuchet is your best damage dealing source, but what can I do? Like, really, what can I do? I have no idea. I guess, no, like really, what can I do? There's no way to scale your damage up for these enemies. It's impossible. These guys have 300 health. I held that wall for 2 full waves and I never cleared that wave. Because my buildings do... My defensive buildings every 5 seconds do a total of what? Let's see, to a single... I guess it's partially AoE, partially single target. It's like the catapults were doing 10, but it's plus 50%, so the catapults were doing 30 every 5 seconds. And then the tower was doing 16 every second, so you extrapolate that out. So it's 30 damage in an AoE every 5 seconds, and then on top of that, a single target takes. So it's about 22 damage per second to any given enemy. That means that to clear a wave of 10 of those enemies, I need to be there doing damage for roughly 2 minutes. And the answer, I guess, is I don't know. Like realistically, I guess it's like use the broken ignite that does the 50 damage per second when you play it on a watchtower, or I don't know, have two trebuchets. I guess it feels really bad that trebuchet doesn't one shot those guys. The upgraded trebuchet with the shooting range does not do enough to one shot those enemies, which feels like the worst part of it all. I think that the desert is the hardest map just because there's no scaling of your damage, right? On other characters, I definitely think desert's an easier map as long as you can. No, I think desert's fucked always, actually. But I think it's easier than the coast usually because it's less enemies with higher health, but as long as you're scaling your damage properly, you're fine. But the forever problem you face in Leader Plus here is there is no scaling of your damage. Your best scaling damage is oil storage. It only works on fire damage, and I only found one flame tower. I did pass an early ignite though, but you know, common card. I hoped I saw it a second time, and I didn't. Buying it that early when I had no defensive buildings felt bad. Anyway, yeah, I feel like there was nothing for me to do here. I don't know. If you watch these episodes, if you watch this episode and you're like, hey, I think you could have made this choice differently, please tell me. Like I really think there was nothing I could do here. I feel like I did all of the correct things to survive as long as I did, but I guess because in this game my game plan is typically just survive the moment to moment, and the game will typically answer your how do I win long-term problems. Usually the game finds you an answer at some point, but this game mode doesn't have answers, it feels like. Or you just spend the no, I mean I spent the entire run waiting for cloak. Imagine stunning those guys and getting an extra 18 damage in there. That's right. I spent the whole run looking for cloak for an earthquaker because that seems really important. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. In conclusion, I think this game mode is impossible. I really truly think that there's certain cards you have to find, and there's a lot of cards you have to find to have a chance. You need a way to cloak an earthquaker. You need defensive buildings that do more than 10 damage. You need wall reinforcements and repairs. It's really hard. There's so much. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.